This is the new iPhone SE 3rd gen, and just by looking at it, you wouldn't know that it has a beastly flagship processor in it and is more than capable to handle its own against other smartphones. First, the iPhone SE 3rd gen has the A15 Bionic processor found in the flagship iPhone 13, and that means that when you're using the phone itself, the applications fly, everything moves very smoothly, and it also improves on the photography with the deep fusion aspects of it, which pops with the smart HDR4, and photographic styles, which we'll get into a little bit later. Now, as you see, I'm using the iPhone SE 3rd gen here, and everything just moves really fast and really smooth. Of course, it helps that the fact that it's still operating off of a 4.7-inch LCD display, but besides that, everything is fast, it's smooth, it's quick, and it's easy to use. Now, looking at photographic styles, you could see that there are several filters you can use before you shoot the picture, and that is something that was exclusively on the iPhone 13 phones, and now it's available on the SE. And so I took a picture of a scarf, and you can see here that the smart HDR4 is working really well with the colors popping out and looking solid, and this is the old SE 2nd gen where the colors look a bit faded. Now, in addition to speed and photography, the A15 Bionic also does a really good job in power management, and that means the SE 3rd gen battery life is much better than the previous, and it should get about 6 to 7 hours of on-screen time. Now, a new addition to the iPhone SE is 5G capability, and that means that it's compatible with mid-range bands, including the T-Mobile Ultra Capacity band, and we were able to get download speeds of up to 553 megabytes in Los Angeles County. And that means that when you're watching movies or even playing games, everything is smooth and everything is fast, and you just get overall great speeds when you are outside the house. It's also interesting to note that when you're using 5G on the SE 3rd gen, it doesn't drain the battery faster than if you're using 4G LTE. So that's definitely good to know and great for the SE battery life. The best feature about the iPhone SE is in fact Touch ID, and so it is the home button we all know and love, and it is great for unlocking your phone, using it for authentication purposes, to get into apps that require a password, and of course, it's the best and fastest way to use Apple Pay. Just stick your thumb on there, double tap, and it's done. Overall, the iPhone SE 3rd gen is just a beast in disguise. It has the right mix of components for flagship power, for performance, games, streaming, and whatever else you need to get through the day without all the stuff you don't need and don't want to pay for. It starts at $429, and for a full review, head to news.punchjump.com.